This happened a few months ago during the summer break. My friend was having a birthday party and he was allowed to invite some friends over. He invited our whole friend group. Their names are Trevor, Jake, Hayden, Will, and my name is Richie. He lived in the country with a lot of hills, dirt roads, and woods, but there wasn't much to do either way. So Keegan, who was running the party in the first place, came up with an idea. As night came, his parents fell asleep, and we were sitting by the fire talking and having fun. Keep in mind, my friend had a big field behind his property, and on the right side was a huge forest. But all you had to do to get back was turn around and walk straight up, and you would meet back in the field. So when we got back, me, Keegan, and Will wanted to explore the woods with flashlights. It was 3 a.m. when we left into the woods. It was dark, and even with the most of the flashlights, it was scary for pretty much everyone. We were walking for a while until we found a steep decline into a small ravine. Even Keegan himself, who claimed he knew the woods, had no idea about it all. Instead of walking down the hill, we decided to just tread on the side until we found a rock formation that was flat and sturdy enough to at least stand on. "Should we walk in?" asked Keegan. "Let's just take the dive," Will said. Keegan and Will dropped down first, taking it slowly all the way to the creek bed. I'll follow behind them quickly. Trevor, being slightly hesitant, looked around at Hayden, and Jake, holding the majority of the flashlights, shook his head and said, "I think we should go back, Hayden." So as the others went off, we were walking down the creek, and then all of a sudden our flashlights died. It was okay because I and Trevor brought our phones. They had low battery, so we decided to leave. As we were walking through the woods to go back to Keegan's house, I saw the tree line to the field that goes back to Keegan's house. But as we got to it, my eyes widened. I saw no house, and I saw no field. I just saw more woods and brush that rose to my neck. "We just gotta walk further up," Keegan claimed. As we got further up, the weeds got lower, and ahead of us we saw miles of woods and we panicked. We were very confused. It's like the house vanished, then we heard a loud voice. It sounded like people, and it was coming from our right in the dark woods. I said hello, and it was two familiar voices, Jake and Hayden. I asked, "Where are you?" They yelled out that they were lost and the house was gone, and they sound really confused. Me, Keegan, Will, and Trevor panicked, knowing that we were lost and that the house should be here. So we kept yelling so they can follow our voice, and they had to go through prickers. Jake got cut up badly, but they managed well. They finally met up with us, and we were arguing because of the fear of being caught, sneaking out, and being lost for good. Then Trevor said he saw a trail. We walked down there and started following the trail. We heard strange noises and thought it was just the wind. But then we saw something big move, and it made strange noises, and we started walking really fast. Then the noises went away. After 30 minutes, we realized this trail went in circles and kept looping. We started arguing again about what we should do, but Will noticed a beam of light on this mountain. So we all decided to climb it and hope for the best. And to mention, it was miles and miles away. We climbed through the mountain. We all got injured and also went through some poison ivy. We finally reached the top of the mountain, and we were exhausted. It was someone's house that had a beam of light. Keegan said, "I know this house. I know where my house is." So we followed Keegan and finally arrived at his home. We sat in his room talking about how strange this experience was. Every time I think about this, I wonder what happened if we stayed there any longer. We would have died probably, or found out what was lurking in those woods. Was it some predator or something?
Want to be part of the stories? Join my Patreon, and I'll draw you or two characters of your choice as part of the horror universe I create. With exclusive rewards like shoutouts and custom art, you'll directly support the channel while becoming a unique part of the content. Check out the tiers and join the community today.